Welcome to Pilates Lessons with Nastia. Today I have for you prenatal class, which is on the mat with no equipment. So at any stage of your pregnancy, you're welcome to join me and enjoy this really nice and short class. We will start in all fours position on hands and knees. Make sure that your knees are comfortable, and if you need extra cushion or towel under your knees, feel free to do this. Let's spread fingers as wide as possible, hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. And here, as we inhale, we drop our chest down, but we try to open shoulders and show our collarbones all the way forward. Look up, tailbone closer to your head. And then as you exhale, you push through the mat to round through the spine and look down to your belly. Inhale as you open your chest again. You can slightly soften your elbows to make it more comfortable. And exhale as you round. We'll try to make this movement bigger. So as you inhale and you open your collarbones, imagine that you want to twist your arms to the sides, and this will allow you to open your shoulders even more. And as you exhale and round through the spine, bring your hips a bit closer to your elbows so you feel more stretch in between your shoulder blades. We'll have 5 more cat cows. We try to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. For 3 more. And 2. Last one here. Arch and round through the spine. And then find again flat back position, as flat as it's possible for us now. Now we are going to work on our feet a bit more. So we tuck toes under, and then we bring our weight on our heels and we sit with the whole weight. Then we go back forward, flatten your feet, and then sit on your flat feet. So we tuck and stretch like this, and then we flatten and stretch like this. A bit of mobility for our feet, and hands are just helping us to get in and out of this shape. Let's do 4 more. Heels, flat, and 3. You can do it slowly. And if it's too much for you, by the way, you can keep your hands on the floor and there will be less weight redistributed on your legs. So it's totally up to you. This is, I'm showing now the easier version. Feel free to adapt your practice like this. Let's do the last one. And next time you tuck your toes under and you sit on your heels, think about spreading your fingers even wider, and then lift your knees up so we are in downward facing dog pose. We stay here, your heels can be up, your knees can be bent. If you're able to straighten your knees and bring heels down, you're absolutely welcome to do this. We'll focus now on the upper body. So I bring my belly as close to my thighs as possible. If you need to bring your legs wider, if belly is big, you can do this. So then from here, I'm going to lift my shoulders up to my ears, like I want to cover my ears, and then I bring them far away from ears. So it's just protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades. We feel a pretty intense movement in our spine and in our shoulder girdle. Now I was able to pronounce it from the first attempt. We have 3 more here. Cover your ears so you keep your elbows straight, yeah? And it's just the shoulder bone. Up and down. And then the last one. And then you can go down to your knees and you can shake it out and relax your wrists. We'll do a couple of circles with our shoulders and then we'll get back to all fours, but this time your right forearm will go across the mat and your left hand stays on the floor. So we're in this position. If your left hand is on the floor, elbow is bent, and left knee is going to move now, we are going to lift this knee up as high as possible to the ceiling and we rotate the whole chest there, and then we go all the way down. As we exhale, we lift the knee. As we inhale, we slowly return for 6 more. Inhale to return. 5. You try to keep your neck nice and long, but you still look up to the ceiling and then you look down to the floor. So neck is working. As well, we have 3, and then 2. With the last one, we'll keep the knee up. And from here, we just kick the leg and bend the knee. And as you do this kick, you try not to move your knee, not to bring it any lower. The knee looks up to the ceiling. And we have 5 more kicks. And 4. Last 3. And 2. Last one. Extend the leg, put it down on the floor. Get on your hands. We are in this position, so the right knee is bent on the floor. Left leg is straight. The sole of your foot is fully on the floor. We are going to shift hips backward for the mobility. And then return all the way in. Push your hips as far as you can. Then bring them in. 6 more deep moves. 5. And 4 should be pretty pleasant for us. We still try to keep the stretching dynamic. Last 3. And 2. And the last one, let's stay with our hips towards the back wall. We can even go on our elbows if it's comfortable for you for more pulses. So we make it the range even bigger for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we go back on our hands. We stay in the same position. The right hand, the opposite from the stretched leg, will work now. So your left hand is standing on the floor, shoulder far away from the ear. With the right arm, we go all the way up to the ceiling as far as we can go. Inhale here, try to touch the ceiling. And then as you exhale, dive under your left hand and try to reach towards your toes. So go as far as you can. And again, inhale as we twist the chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, we glide the arm towards our foot. Inhale to reach up and exhale to glide to go under. Let's do 5. 4. 3. 2. And let's make the biggest one. Reach up, try to touch the ceiling, and then go under. And let's put head on the floor and rest here for a while. With this hand, with your left hand, you try to push the floor away so you get more into the twist and you feel even bigger, better stretch in your back. We stay here for one more deep inhale and exhale. And then we go back to the starting position. And from here, we'll stay on the knee. This extended leg, left leg, we are going to bend the knee and bring the foot diagonally. Up to you, you can be a bit closer to the front part of the mat, a bit more to the outside, whatever is comfortable. We find this stable position, yeah, but just the foot looks outside. We sit on this leg, and then we use the foot to push the floor away to bring us up. I'll turn to the camera to show you how it looks. So I sit, and then I push my foot to come back in. You may notice that this knee wants to drop in, and we try to prevent it. You can do it just with the power of your brain, or you can keep your forearm in front of your knee. And just this will prevent the knee from dropping inwards. We have 4 more lunges. And 3. Last 2. On the last one, we sit down. If it's possible for you, go touch and touch the floor with this arm. If it's not, you can take the yoga block, or you can put your hand, you can grab your foot. But here, we are going to open the chest again. So right arm is opening the chest, and then we just close the chest, we look down, both hands to the floor. Inhale to open. You actively push your knee with your shoulder, left knee with left shoulder. If you do the same side as I do. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, the biggest one is the last one, and then we keep the leg in the same position. We bring arms back forward. If it's uncomfortable, you can bring your leg a bit closer forward towards you. We are going to make circles with our hips. So we circle hips in any direction because we'll switch anyways. And we try to make the biggest circles possible. 4 more in this direction. And 3, and 2, and 1. Then let's switch the direction. 8 big circles. The most important thing is to have enough space for your belly. The rest is the matter of your comfort. We have 5 and 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We'll just bring knees in, open your legs wider. So we go into child's pose. Make sure that there is enough space for your belly, and go down. If when you go down, your belly is big and it already meets the floor faster than your chest, you can stay on your elbows and just relax like this. We use it as a short break before we do everything what we've just done, but on the other side. So let's go on all 4s again. And this time your left forearm will be parallel to the front line of the mat. Right hand is on the floor. And to make it more comfortable for you, I think I'll switch sides so you can see my working leg. So my right leg, or the other leg that just rested, is going to lift up, the knee goes up and the whole chest and our gaze goes up, and then we go down. Exhale as we lift, inhale as we go down, and let's do 6, 5, 4, last 3, and 2. With the last one, we keep the knee up as high as possible for the kick. We kick, don't drop the knee, and then bend. Kick and bend. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten this leg, put this leg on the floor. Both hands are on the floor. We are ready to stretch. So right leg is extended, left knee is on the floor. We push the floor away and we try to touch the back wall with our sit bones, and then we come back. Push and return. Back and forward. We have 5 and 4, last 3, 2, and the last one, we can stay with our hips looking backwards. We can go on our elbows and just pulse the hips backwards for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we come all the way up on our hands. This time, right hand, the one that's together with the straight leg, stays on the floor. We push the floor away, and the left hand, the left arm will be working. We reach up to touch the ceiling as we inhale. As we exhale, we glide under the right arm to touch the toes, or with intention to touch the toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Every time you try to glide even further. Last 2. And the biggest. Last one, reach up to the ceiling and then go under your arm. We can stay and rest on the floor. Use your right hand to push the floor away and to come to the bigger twist with the chest. With each inhale, you try to expand your chest. And exhale, you just relax. Let's make one more big inhale. And exhale. And then return. Keep your legs like this. We stay on the knee now. And you turn your foot to look diagonally to the side. Yeah? We try not to drop the knee inside, inwards. That's the rule. I will face you just to demonstrate the exercise, and we can keep the hand or the arm in front of the knee, so we can go into the lunge, and then we use this foot actively to push to stand up, so we feel engagement on inner thighs. Inhale and exhale to come back. Inhale to sit, and we have 5 and 4. Each time you try to sit deeper and then to push the floor away even more, engaging your pelvic floor, engaging your core. Last 2. And the last one. And with the next one, we sit all the way down. If you can reach the floor, you can put your hand on the floor or use the block or put your hand on your foot, whatever works for you. Actively press your knee with your shoulder bone. Rotate your chest slightly towards the floor to start. And then as you inhale, you open your chest. And as you exhale, you look down. Inhale to open. Exhale to look down. For 6, 5, 4, last 3, and 2, and the last one like this. And then we keep the leg, just maybe rotate slightly your foot forward so we can do these circles. And again, you start in any direction. We have 8 big circles in each direction. And we have 6 and 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we switch the direction. 6, 5. Imagine that you want to touch every wall in your room with your hips. This is how far you try to go with your hips. Increase the range of motion. And 2, and 1. Bring the knee in, tuck your toes under, hands on the mat. We are going one more time to the downward facing dog. And this time we'll stay here a bit longer and focus on the lower body. You can bend one knee and straighten the other leg and try to put that heel down, and then you switch. And you keep alternating through the sides, stretching your legs here. And the upper body is reaching towards your legs as much as it's possible now with big belly. And let's do a couple of more. And then we put knees down. You can relax your feet and bring your hands on the edges of the mat one step further away from you, so your arms are pre-stretched. We are going to do the kind of push-ups, but in dynamic, like a wave. So you reach back like you would do for the child's pose. Feel free to open your knees even more to make sure your belly has the space. Then you bend your elbow, and as close as possible to the mat, you glide forward until your chest reaches the level with your hands, and then you push yourself up. Look down, round through the spine, and with rounded spine, return. It was incredibly hard with a lot of extra precious weight that I'm carrying now. For me, it's plus 10 kilos already, which makes push-ups, not my strongest side, even harder. So the range will depend on not only on the strength, but on the size of the weight of the belly. Oh, we just try to do the best. I'm shaking. We have 3. But guess what? It's my second pregnancy, and I know for sure that I need strong arms. I have a toddler. I still can carry him. And I'm grateful that I was doing these arm exercises during my first pregnancy. So let's find really nice wide position with our knees and stretch as far as we can. We rest finally in this pose. then carefully we come back to sit in any comfortable position. This is a hot day to record the class. And let's just do a bit more to open the shoulders. We'll do the rolls with the shoulders, so we make really big circles. And you feel that your shoulder blades are involved in this movement. So they open as you round through the spine and they close together. Let's do 3 more circles forward. And then 8 circles backwards. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoulders down. You hug your elbows, and we'll do the frame exercise. So you just bring arms above your head as far as it goes, and down. It's a pretty easy movement. I mean, easy to explain, but not necessarily it's easy to do. What you need to avoid is the forward shift of your head. Try to keep your head where it is and move just your arms. And then we switch the cross in our arms to less comfortable. I exhale each time I lift my arms. It helps me, but you can breathe however you want. We have only 3 and 2 and 1, and then we can relax. Shoulders go down, and we make 1 deep inhale and exhale in right hand and left hand. And thank you all for joining this class. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you want more prenatal classes, then subscribe to my videos, check this playlist, and you will see many more to enjoy during your pregnancy.